There are more than 12,500 species of birds in the world, from small to large, plain to colourful and flying to flightless. But shockingly, up to 13.5% of the planet's bird population is in danger of extinction. Welcome to the Magnetic Flux. I am your host Laura Jenkins, and here we bring you the list of top 10 rarest birds in the world. Some birds in the list are now so rare that even experienced scientists and birdwatchers have trouble finding them. Subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon below for regular updates. In at number 10 is the northern bald ibis. They may not be beautiful, but these odd-looking birds are thought to have been around for nearly 3 million years. There are fewer than 400 northern bald ibises that remain in the wild in Morocco, and they've been seen in the area of Syria a handful of times as well. Conservation programs in many countries are now in place to try to bring these birds away from the brink of extinction. Number 9 is the great Indian bustard. Once, these birds were seen very commonly in the plains of India and some parts of Pakistan, but now these large birds are critically endangered thanks to overhunting and habitat loss. Less than 240 are thought to be still alive in the wild today, and the government of India is attempting to bring up their numbers with a captive breeding conservation plan. Number 8 is the orange-bellied parrot, native to Australia. The orange-bellied parrot is one of only 2 migrating parrot species. They're distinguished by their colourful feathers and the orange spots that are found on the undersides of males. But less than 60 birds were known to live in the wild in 2014. In an effort to save the species, 20 parrots were taken from the wild to help diversify the captive breeding program. Number 7 is the forest owlet. Forest owlets, or these little owls, have never exactly had high population numbers. Less than 240 are thought to be alive today. The forest owlet was actually thought to be extinct in 1885 and wasn't seen again until 1998. Due to its consistently shrinking population habitat in central parts of India, extreme measures are going to have to be taken if we are going to save this bird from extinction. Number 6 is the Honduran emerald. The emerald is one of the species of hummingbird. This hummingbird is only found in parts of Honduras, and its population has been threatened by deforestation and habitat loss in the country. But luckily, they aren't as rare as once believed. As it turns out, lots of them were hiding in less accessible parts of the country, but very few of them can be spotted. Number 5 is the Californian condor. In 1988, it looked like the time of the Californian condor had almost come to an end. Poisoning, poaching, and habitat destruction had led to the depletion of all but 22 of these scavengers. The survivors were captured and bred. In 1992, they were reintroduced into the wild, and as of late 2014, over 500 condors were living either in the wild or in captivity. Number 4 is the New Caledonian owlet nightjar. Like the cuckoo, this rare bird is native to New Caledonia, as its name implies. The only reason this bird exists is because one was found in 1882 and one in 1916. There have also been a couple of sightings of the bird, the most recent one occurring in 1999. Despite the fact that it's been nearly 2 decades since this owlet nightjar has been seen, people still believe that there are a few flying around on the island. Number 3 is the kakapo. The kakapo is a flightless bird found in the country of New Zealand. The indigenous Maori sometimes kept them as bird pets, but more often they used them for their feathers and meat. The introduction of new predators such as stoats and cats nearly caused the kakapo to disappear from the face of the earth completely, but now conservation efforts are helping to keep these unique birds from extinction. Number 2 is the kalila. If you want to even have a chance of seeing this bird, you're going to have to travel to the upper slopes of the volcano Maui in Hawaii. Due to their affinity for their seeds, kalila is most often found in the mamane trees. Currently, around 5,500 of these birds are thought to exist still, though you'll probably never see one anywhere apart from Mauna Kea. Number 1 is the cuckoo. The cuckoo is a flightless bird that can only be found on the New Caledonia island. At one point, the only mammals on the island were bats, but when humans came over, they brought dogs, rats, and cats. It caused the cuckoo population to drop significantly. Nowadays, between 260 to 900 birds remain, and there are strong conservation measures in place to try and keep this bird from disappearing altogether.